Hello. Welcome to Nona's Mouse House. I'm excited because today I am going to read you one of my all-time favorite books in the world. I love the words and I love the pictures. And the title of the book is Come On, Rain. And it's talking about those wonderful drops of water that fall from the sky, not our wonderful friend Rain Atlas. So it reminds me of growing up in Texas when I was a little girl, and it would get so hot in the summer that we would just wish that it would rain. It was super dry and dusty in the part of Texas that I lived in. And I like to imagine that in this book, they're talking to each other the way we did in Texas with their southern accents. And I like to remember the days when it was so hot that we were just desperate for some rain to come and pour down and some cold iced tea to drink. And so I'm going to share this book with you. If you listen really closely, you might be able to hear the raindrops outside Pop's and Nona's house right now. It happens to be raining. So this book, as we said, is called Come On Rain, and it's written by Karen Hesse, and the pictures are by John J. Muth. And the person who wrote the words says, this book is for my mother in celebration of all our summers. And the person who drew the pictures says, for Adelaide and Nikolai. Come on, rain, I say, squinting into the endless heat. Mama lifts a listless vine and sighs. 3 weeks and not a drop, she says, sagging over her parched plants. The sound of a heavy truck rumbles past. Uneasy, Mama looks over to me. Is that thunder, Tessie? She asks. Mama hates thunder. I climb up the steps for a better look. No, it's just a truck, Mama, I say. I am sizzling like a hot potato. And I ask Mama, may I put on my bathing suit? Absolutely not, Mama says, frowning under her straw hat. You'll burn all day out in this sun. Oh, up and down the block, cats pant and heat wavers off tar patches in the broiling alleyway. Ms. Grace and Miss Vera bend, tending beds of drooping lupines. Not a sign of my friends Rosemary or Liz, and not a peep from my pal Jackie Joyce. I stare out over the rooftops, past the chimneys and into the way off distance, and that's when I see it coming. Clouds rolling in, gray clouds bunched and bulging under a purple sky, and a creeper of hope circles round my bones. Come on, rain, I whisper. I skipped a page, sorry about that. Quietly, Mama weeds, and I cross the crackling dry path past Ms. Glick's window. Glancing inside as I hurry by, Ms. Glick's needle sticks on her phonograph, playing the same notes over and over in the dim, stuffy cave of her room. The smell of hot tar and garbage bullies the air, and as I climb the steps to Jackie Joyce's porch, Jackie Joyce, I breathe, pressing my nose against her screen. Jackie Joyce comes to the door, her long legs like 2 brown string beans sprout from her shorts. It's gonna rain, I whisper. Put on your suit and come right over. Slick with sweat, I run back home and slip up the steps past Mama. She is nearly senseless in the sizzling heat, kneeling over the hot rump of a melon. In the kitchen, I pour iced tea to the top of a tall glass, and I aim a spoonful of sugar into my mouth and then a second into her drink. I got you some tea, Mama, I say, pulling her inside the house. Mama sinks onto a kitchen chair and sweeps off her hat. Sweat trickles down her neck and wets the front of her dress and under her arms. Mama presses the ice-chilled glass against her skin. Aren't you something, Tessie? She says. I nod smartly. Rain's a-comin', Mama, I say. Mama turns to the window and sniffs. About time, she murmurs. Jackie Joyce, in her bathing suit, knocks at the door, and I let her in. Jackie Joyce has her suit on, Mama, I say. May I wear mine too? And then I hold my breath, waiting. A breeze blows the thin curtains into the kitchen and then sucks them back against the screen again. Is there thunder? Mama asks. No thunder, I say. Is there lightning? Mama asks. No lightning, Jackie Joyce says. You stay where I can find you now, Mama says. Go on then. Lifting the glass to her lips to take a sip. Come on, Rain, I cheer, peeling out of my clothes and into my suit while Jackie Joyce runs to get Liz and Rosemary. We all meet in the alleyway and all the insects have gone still. Trees, they sway under a swollen sky and the wind grows bold and bolder. And then just like that, rain comes. The first big drops plop down big, making dust dance all around us. And then a deeper gray descends, and the air cools and the clouds burst. And suddenly, rain is everywhere. Come on, rain, we shout. It streams through our hair and down our backs. It freckles our feet, glazes our toes. And we turn in circles, glistening in our rain skin. Our mouths open wide, and we gulp down rain. Jackie Joyce chases Rosemary, who chases Liz, who chases me. Wet, slicking our arms and legs, we splash up the block, squealing and whooping in the steaming, streaming rain. We make such a racket, Ms. Glick rushes out on her porch. Ms. Grace and Ms. Vera come next, and then comes Mama. And they run from their kitchens, and they skid to a stop. Leaning over their rails, they turn to each other, and a smile spreads from porch to porch. And with a wordless nod, first one and then all, they fling off their shoes, skim off their hose, toss streamers of stockings over their shoulders, and our bare-legged mamas, they dance down the steps and join us in the fresh, clean rain. While the music from Ms. Glick's phonograph shimmies and sparkles and streaks like night lightning. Jackie Joyce, Liz, Rosemary, and I, we grab the hands of our mamas and we twirl and sway them, tromping through puddles and romping and reeling in the moisty green air. And we swing our wet and wild-haired mamas till we are all laughing under trinkets of silver rain. I hug Mama hard, and she hugs me back. The rain has made us new. As the clouds move off, I trace the drips on Mama's face. Everywhere, everyone, and everything is misty limbs springing back to life. We sure did get a soaking, Mama, I say. And we head home, purely soothed, fresh as dew, turning toward the first sweet rays of the sun. The end. I want to sing a song with you. Do you remember the part in the story where Tessie and her friends are opening their mouths and drinking the rain? So there's a fun song that goes along with that. I'll sing it. You can sing with me. If all of the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain it would be. I'd stand outside with my mouth open wide. Ah, 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 ah. If all of the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain it would be. Let's sing it again. If all of the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain it would be. I'd stand outside with my mouth open wide. Ah, 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 ah. If all of the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain it would be. Thanks for sharing that with me. Nona loves you. Bye-bye.